What I wish I knew before I ever started dieting. If you're like me, you've probably spent hours scrolling through endless articles, watching videos, and listening to advice from friends, family, and even strangers on the internet about how to lose weight. Maybe you've tried cutting out your favorite foods, skipping meals, or following strict meal plans that left you feeling deprived and frustrated. But here's the truth that took me years to learn. You don't have to make yourself miserable to lose weight. In fact, some of the most effective strategies are the simplest, and they don't involve starving yourself or counting every single calorie. You don't have to starve. That's right. Forget the myth that you need to feel hungry all the time to see results. The idea that suffering is a requirement for weight loss is one of the biggest misconceptions out there. When you're constantly hungry, your body and mind start to rebel. You get cranky, your energy drops, and you're way more likely to give in to cravings or binge later on. Instead, what if you could actually enjoy your meals, feel satisfied, and still see the scale move in the right direction? Let's hack weight loss the easy way. Imagine turning your kitchen into a place of creativity and joy, not a battleground. Picture yourself laughing with friends as you prepare a colorful, delicious meal, or feeling energized and proud after making a simple, healthy choice. Weight loss doesn't have to be a lonely or miserable journey. In fact, the more you enjoy the process, the more likely you are to stick with it for the long haul. So, let's dive into some practical, science-backed hacks that can help you lose weight faster, without ever feeling deprived. First, load up your plate with veggies. Vegetables are the unsung heroes of weight loss. They're packed with vitamins, minerals, and fiber, but they're incredibly low in calories. That means you can eat a generous portion, fill up your stomach, and still keep your calorie intake in check. Try starting every meal by filling at least half your plate with a variety of colorful veggies. Think leafy greens, bell peppers, carrots, broccoli, and more. Not only do they add flavor and texture, but they also help you feel full and satisfied, making it easier to eat less of the higher calorie stuff. They're low in calories but super filling, like a food cheat code. When you eat more vegetables, you're essentially tricking your body into feeling full on fewer calories. It's like having a secret weapon in your weight loss arsenal. Plus, the fiber in veggies slows down digestion, which helps keep your blood sugar stable and your hunger in check. So, don't be shy. Pile on the veggies at every meal. Next, chew slower. Seriously, give your food a joyride. Most of us are used to eating quickly, barely tasting our food before swallowing and moving on to the next bite. But when you slow down and really savor each mouthful, something amazing happens. You start to notice the flavors, textures, and aromas of your food. Eating becomes more enjoyable and you naturally eat less because your brain has time to catch up with your stomach. Studies show that people who eat slowly consume fewer calories and feel more satisfied after meals. So, put down your fork between bites, chew thoroughly, and make each meal an experience. Your brain gets more time to realize you're full. It takes about 20 minutes for your brain to register that you've had enough to eat. If you rush through your meal, you might eat way more than you need before your body has a chance to signal fullness. By eating slowly and mindfully, you give your brain the time it needs to catch up, which can help prevent overeating and leave you feeling more satisfied with less food. Drink a big glass of water before meals. This is one of the simplest and most effective tricks out there. Drinking water before you eat helps fill up your stomach so you naturally eat less without even trying. Plus, staying hydrated is essential for your metabolism, energy levels, and overall health. Sometimes what we think is hunger is actually just thirst, so make it a habit to drink a glass of water before every meal and snack. It fills your stomach so you eat less without even noticing. You might be surprised at how much less you eat when you start your meal with water. It's a small change that can make a big difference over time. Plus, water has 0 calories. So it's the perfect way to take the edge off your hunger without adding anything extra to your daily intake. Try using smaller plates. This might sound too simple to work, but it's backed by science. When you use a smaller plate, your portions look bigger, and your brain is tricked into thinking you're eating more than you actually are. This optical illusion can help you feel satisfied with less food, making it easier to stick to your goals without feeling deprived. Your eyes trick your brain into thinking you're eating more. We eat with our eyes as much as our stomachs. When your plate looks full, you feel more satisfied, even if you're actually eating less. Try this simple swap at your next meal and see how it changes your perception of portion sizes. Optical illusion for the win. It's a fun and easy way to cut calories without even noticing. Plus, it can make meals feel more special and intentional, which helps you stay mindful and present while you eat. And don't forget protein. Protein is your best friend when it comes to feeling full and satisfied. It takes longer to digest than carbs or fat, which means it keeps you feeling fuller for longer. Adding a source of protein to every meal can help curb cravings, stabilize your blood sugar, and support your metabolism. It keeps you fuller, longer. When you include protein in your meals, whether it's eggs at breakfast, chicken at lunch, or Greek yogurt as a snack, you're less likely to reach for unhealthy snacks or overeat later in the day. Protein also helps preserve your muscle mass while you lose weight, which is important for keeping your metabolism strong. Think eggs, chicken, or Greek yogurt. These are all excellent sources of high-quality protein that are easy to prepare and delicious to eat. You can also try fish, tofu, beans, or cottage cheese, whatever fits your taste and lifestyle. The key is to make protein a regular part of your meals and snacks. Last hack, Move more, but make it fun. Exercise doesn't have to mean hours at the gym or grueling workouts you dread. The best kind of movement is the kind you actually enjoy and look forward to. Whether it's dancing in your living room, going for a walk with your dog, playing a sport, or even just stretching while you watch TV, every bit of movement counts. The more you move, the more calories you burn, and the easier it is to create a healthy calorie deficit without feeling restricted. Dance in your room, walk your dog, whatever gets you moving. The key is to find activities that make you happy and fit naturally into your life. When movement feels like play instead of punishment, you're much more likely to stick with it. Invite friends or family to join you, try new activities, and celebrate every bit of progress along the way. Eat smarter, not less. You got this. Remember, weight loss isn't about perfection or deprivation, it's about making small, sustainable changes that add up over time. By focusing on filling, nutritious foods, eating mindfully, staying hydrated, and moving your body in ways you enjoy, you can reach your goals without ever feeling like you're missing out. So take a deep breath, trust the process, and know that you have everything you need to succeed. Your journey is unique, and every step you take brings you closer to a healthier, happier you.